guys, so today I'm going to do a quick review of this, or tutorial I guess really, of these Playtime stamp sets I picked up from Local King Rubber Stamp, I think in my last haul? Maybe the one before that, I don't remember, but super cute. It's not sold as a set, you do have to pick them up separately. I'll have the links for you guys, but these are things that I purchased myself. But I did want to remind you that Local King is giving us an extra 10% off. They have 20% off their site on regular purchases. Regular price purchases, and then we have an extra 10% off. It'll be in the description box. If I remember, I will put it here. Like I said, it's kind of a long one, so you can just write it down or copy and paste it from the description box. If you know to expand the description box, just click where it says show more under the title, or there might be a little caret, a little triangle. Click on the triangle and it'll open up the description box, and then that's where all my links will be. But today they'll be for that. If there are affiliate links, it will be probably for this item that I'll show you in just a minute. But if that's the case, that would just mean that if you use that link to purchase anything, it will make a small commission, right? Not these items, but sorry, before we get too far into it, don't forget to check out the video for Do You See What I See? Lisa was so kind enough to offer a giveaway of that same set that I used, so I will have the link in the description box for that video. Do not enter here. It's not for this video, it's for the Do You See What I See video, and I will have a link, and you can enter by June 25th, and I will draw a name on June 26th. So good luck, and let's get started. I think it's going to be kind of quick because there's not much coloring. So this stamp and die, so the die is obviously here, makes your little window. Oh, I didn't think about the window. I prepared for everything. I was like, oh, this is all I need, but I forgot to get what I was going to use for the window. But you know what? I think we'll be okay. The stamp is going to stamp all that black area, and all we have to do is like the little pink in his little muzzle or whatever. What's that called? I don't know. But in this area, so it's not going to take too much. And I'm going to use the little doggy because he's adorable. He reminds me of my little dog, Jack. I used to have a dog a long time ago. He was a Boston Terrier, and then he was kind of a little too much for me, so we gave it to a friend of ours that already had a dog, and they got along real well. So, but cute dogs. So I think what I'm going to do is stamp that with the window, obviously. I'm going to be using this one, the Dry Stone Wall Create a Card die, hopefully. I don't know if the sizing is going to work for what I'm trying to do. I was just going to do a standard A2 size card, and this is 5.5 inches tall, it says, so it might destroy my card. I might have to end up doing a 5x7, but we'll see. I already cut my paper down for the other sizing. So I have a piece here that's going to layer over your standard A2 size card, which is 8.5 inches by 5.5. I have it right here. And I'm just going to eyeball it and fold it, but normally you'd want to score it so you have a nice score at 4.25 inches. And then I'm going to have this red piece that's 5.25 by 4. And then I'm going to use this piece to layer on top of that. So to start off, we're going to take this piece here and give it a little, hopefully, a little texture. I'm going to cut this into it and not cut it out. Yeah, it's big. I didn't realize it was so big. So let's see if it doesn't cut right through my paper in a way that I don't want it to. Ooh. Right on there. Okay, I think we're gonna be okay. I mean, it should theoretically not destroy my paper. I'm gonna cut it like right in here. We will see what happens. Let's put it like here-ish. I'm gonna put it as close to the edge as I can, actually. Whoopsie. And just that part, and I'll run it through my marquee. It's so funny. When Diamond Press sent me this bag to review, I'm like, well, I'm not going to use it really because, you know, I always use my marquee. I'm using her every day and all that. But I do have her just sat in it. So she's sitting in the bag by my desk, and I just pull her out as I need. Or I grab the whole bag with the handles. It makes it really easy to reach over for her. So I'm going to put that. And hopefully it doesn't completely cut out. We will see what happens. Like I said, I might have to make it a 5x7 if my paper falls apart. Okay, good. I was thinking it shouldn't fall apart, but you never know. Especially because it went right to the edges and all the way to the top and bottom. Cute. Okay, so that's going to work. And that is going to layer on top of my card base. Like that. And I'm only doing obviously the one corner. Okay. And so now we're going to do our little stamping and things. Let me clear this area and we'll continue with the rest of the card. Okay, so I didn't clear as much as I would like, but cleared a little bit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I just have this brown piece of cardstock, and it's just like Recollections cardstock, and I was debating if I should do it in white and then color it, or a lighter color, or maybe craft paper, but I'm just going to use this one. That way it's already colored and we don't have to do too much with that. So I thought this set was really cute because it's not typical of what you see of Local King, and I just thought it was really adorable. So I'm going to use this Fire Brown Quick Dry ink just to give the detail on here. I don't have my stamp pad under here, my stamp mat that I normally have, so I'm going to make sure this is very nice. I probably didn't have to push it as much as I did because it was very detailed. So a lot of times when you have a very detailed stamp like that with the thin lines, it's just easy to pop and get some nice stamping. Okay, so we're going to cut that out in just a minute. I'm going to put that to the side. And oh, what am I doing? In my mind, I was thinking, oh, I meant to remind you guys of the giveaway. So make sure to go to the video, the Do You See What I See review, and enter the giveaway so that you can perhaps, you know, win a free stamp set of the Do You See What I See, the new release by Local King. So that's what I was going to say at the beginning, and I totally forgot. I might have to go back and edit that in just so I can remind you guys at the beginning, now, and at the end. So I'm using my VersaFine ink. I love it, and look how cute and crisp that is. Really great. I'm just going to pop him down right here. Again, I probably should have had my stamp mat, but that's pretty good. Alright. And again, with VersaFine and those kind of things, I just wipe it off with a towel, and then I'm good to go for the next time. And I'm very quickly, since there's not much going on with this one, doesn't take too much, I'm just going to take, hopefully it's drying already. You always want to give VersaFine its time to dry before you start wetting it, just in case you don't want to get any smears. I'm going to go into my little Arteza watercolor pencils, and I'm going to get a pink. I'm going to try peony pink. And I'm just going to color in his little nose area. And I'm just lightly kind of putting that color on there. And you can just leave it like that. Like if you were using colored pencils, that's, you know, plenty. I'm just going to darken up his little nose a little bit. And then I'm going to take a water brush just to soften that a little bit. And kind of bring it out. Okay, and that's pretty much all I'm doing on that. Really easy. So I'm going to let this dry before we cut it out with our dies, but actually I guess we can get started with the window, and that will give it some time to dry. I'll put him to the side for now, and I'll just bring over our window. I am going to cut another piece of paper to go behind the window. So I probably should have stamped this straight, that way I could see better what's going on here. Again, if you want to cut yourself an aperture, you can definitely do that. I'm just looking at this and kind of eyeballing where the lines are. I know it's crooked, so I have to kind of put my die crooked too. That looks pretty good. We'll see what happens. And let's trim this guy out. So cute. Look at that. Perfect. Oh my gosh. So cute. Sorry if I know I'm up close and I was cutting the marquee. Sometimes it'll take up the whole space there. Okay. You have all these little squares. I guess you can do something else with if you like to save scraps like that. Oh, do not stick to my paper. I'm gonna put that right there. And same thing with the little guy. I'm just gonna lay him up, put a little piece of tape, and cut him out, and I will be right back. You know, I was just gonna cut him out, but then I realized he does have areas of embossing, and I kind of would like that for this because he's very simple. So I'm just gonna take the same yellow piece that I used the other day when I did it on the Do You See What I See? As you can see, it's still embossed in there. And just put that behind here and cut him out just to give him that extra fluff to emboss his little features. So usually I just pull this, but whenever there's foam in there, it keeps it a little tighter. You gotta keep cranking. As you can see, it goes right through to the other side, and then you can see on the back bed are the little embossing features. So really cute. Adorable. Okay. Trying to lose these things. Let's put this over here. This and this. And so I'll bring all my card pieces back. And so what happened is I cut this piece of, not cut this piece, but I got this piece of paper because I thought it'd be cute behind them to make it look like some ugly like wallpaper or something. This is from Hobby Lobby, and I don't know, it says like, if I have the name I'll put it in here because I don't remember it right now. So I'm just gonna eyeball this and see about how much of this I need to cut to go behind my little window. As you can see, I'm doing this very technically. But I will mention this. I'm cutting it to the edge because when you open the windows, you're gonna be able to see if you cut it too short. So right behind there, okay? And let me get my glues, clean this area up, and we'll finish up. Okay, so let's just start back here. And I did make the red oversized so it kind of borders itself, so it's coming out from behind the house, but it also makes a nice mat, but you don't have to do that. Obviously you can do whatever you like. And I wish I'd used the wet glue so that way I could manipulate this a little better, but that's okay. It might be a little crooked, and that's okay. All right, back of this thing, I'm gonna put as much of this as I can, and then I'll use the wet glue for the little areas around here. Here, and wherever I can put it down this strip here. And all around here. And just as much as I can so I know it's not going to lift up and be a problem later. And this, again, can go like in here. I'm going to hold this down for a little while and I'll be right back. Okay, I think I held it down for long enough. And then this, I'm just going to put some glue on the very edge. So as you can see, obviously the little doors open up. You don't want to glue that down. And you know I love myself a good window die. So cute. Turn that. And here. And I'm going to place this as well as I can. And looking through the back just to make sure. Okay, there's that. And I'll make sure it's straight enough. That's pretty good. And I'm gonna put a little bit more. You know what I'm gonna do? Very carefully, I'm gonna hold this down, and I'm gonna use it. And there's glue on the edges here because that's what's gonna hold this whole thing down. So I gotta make sure it's glued really well. And let me put my little window like here. I need to put something on here so I can smooth it with my hand. Look at this. There we go. Really want that to stay down because obviously we don't want our window to come off later. There's a lot of texture under it and everything else. So cute. I really like the way that's coming together. It's kind of like a little old school house. And then we're going to just open these up a little bit and put our little doggy in there. And I suppose you don't have to open this. You probably could have stuck the dog onto the wallpaper. You know what I'm saying? But let me get in here. So cute. Okay, I'm going to put, well, should we make him 3D? I'm going to put some 3D glue gel on behind him. And then you would have your sentiment, whatever it is. I don't have a sentiment right now that I picked out, so I will grab something like that and pop it in here, wherever you like. Finish it off with whatever little details you like. But that came together really fast, in my opinion. Really cute. And I hope you guys like it. And again, don't forget to enter into the giveaway, not here in this video, because I know a lot of times when I mention something, people will say enter me, not here, not this video, okay? Go ahead and do that in the video I'll have in the description box. It'll go to the Do You See What I See video, and you have until the 25th to enter, and on the 26th I will draw a name using random.org. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and again, discount codes and all that stuff will be in the description box, and I will see you guys at the next one. Bye now.